Hello. It's Whiskey Wednesday. How are you all today? Oh, I forgot my light. I don't think you're going to be able to see. Hang on. All right. We're back. Hello, Stephanie. She was painting. Oh, I can put these on the screen. And we can make the font bigger. So Stephanie was painting a 4-inch rounds to do class tomorrow when I got this notification. Excellent. It's due far away. Struggling tonight. I'm exhausted. Woohoo, ready for Whiskey Wednesday. Yes, Freddie, we're ready. And Stephanie said, yay, Freddie. And Made on Maple, he's given a wave to Freddie says, hi, Connie. Hi, Freddie. Stephanie says, hi, Connie and Wilson. Congratulations, Connie. Thank you. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Carrie says, good morning, Connie and Wilson. Happy DIY. Happy DIY there, Carrie, with your coffee. Michelle, happy DIY, Whiskey Wednesday. And Sandy says, hi, Connie and Wilson. Happy DIY. That's a lot of DIYs. Hello, hello. I'm tired tonight. I had a whatnot sale today. Plus, I had a lot of orders. Thank you all very much. Oh, I don't want that. I want to add it to the stage. I had a lot of orders yesterday, because of I suppose I could leave me big for a minute. Because of the video that went out, I had I can't even think. The sampler kits, the DIY sampler kits. The holiday release that went out. There you go. And Carolyn said, good evening, loved your holiday mix DIY projects. There you go. That's what I did. I put out that video and I had tons of orders. So thank you all very much. I think I'm almost sold out of the holiday mixology kits. Do I get more? I don't know if you guys are done with them or if you're going to order more. So I almost feel like I should order more because they're really good. They have Carnival Red. Let's see if I got them all here. They have Carnival Red. They have Petticoat Pink. They have Farm Fresh. They have Walk on Water and Eden and Black and White. And as the star of the show, they have Golden Ticket. That is amazing that they have Golden Ticket. That is so good. Oh, I also forgot. Wilson can't get in. I gotta find me.
See, it's not that easy.
It's right there. Golden Ticket is what I want to try. I've never used Golden Ticket until I got it in the holiday kit either. I've never even opened one. Copper, I've opened many of those, but I have never opened Golden Ticket, and I like it.
And he says, hi, Connie and Wilson, and happy DIY Wednesday.
Hey, Sandy.
Hi.
Happy DIY. I need something to mix my paint on. We're going to paint a snowman tonight. I watched Terry from Robin's Nest paint a snowman the other day, and she was just kind of on. I love to watch her paint. It's very educational for me. Let's just say that. So I watched her paint. We're just going to paint this black while I talk. I watched her paint the snowman, and I'm like, you know what? Why don't I do some of those types of paintings too? So we're going to try and remember what Terry did. I remember the base of her project was black. It was probably dried, and I should have done that, but this is a cutting board. You're not seeing it up close because this is not the best part. But it's a cutting board, so it might have some kitchen grease or something on it. So I wanted to make sure that the kitchen grease was all off. So I used Salvation Solution, and I painted the entire thing with Salvation Solution. That will make sure that I don't have any of those kitchen oils coming through this cutting board or pizza board or whatever you want to call this thing. I don't know what it is. So we're just going in with black. So Luann says, happy Whiskey Wednesday. Happy Whiskey Wednesday to you. Who else do we got? Carolyn says, golden ticket is what I want to try. Lisa Gray says, my first Whiskey Wednesday. I made it. DIY. You did. DIY. We're just painting this all black. It's going to dry really quickly. My heater is on right now. I remember hers was black, but not much of the black shows through. So it's painted black for really no reason. Besides, you need a base. Connie Rydell says, hello, happy DIY, Connie and Wilson. Happy DIY. We're going to dry this before I get you up close.
Lisa Stevie to be happy DIY.
Happy DIY, Lisa. Lisa Levine. We have Lisa Gray. We have Lisa Levine. All kinds of Lisas. And Connie's. The Connies and Lisas are in the house tonight. That's not very often that happens. It's not usually another Connie. So I scored some deals today. Oh, there's Connie Kraft there too. 3 Connies in the house. How often does that happen? Never, said a Connie. So I went to an estate sale tonight. And I'll show you what I got. Did anybody spy it? Marla, hi Marla. Hi Connie and Wilson, she says. DIY, DIY Marla. So my estate sale, I can't talk, I'm having a stroke. Not really. My estate sale finds were in the thumbnail for tonight. Did anybody see anything in that thumbnail? Did you see anything you liked in that thumbnail? I'll show you if you want to see it. I was so giddy. Yeah. Well, I told him I wasn't going to make that big until I actually did something on it. Yeah, Wilson just noticed. The heater just ran and I'm hot. All right, let's make this big. All right, there we go. So we're going to paint a snowman on here. And I need, oh, you spied it, Stephanie. Yes, I have a marshmallow tin. Wilson, you want to grab it before we get started? You got to see it. I'm going to make myself big again. So this estate sale, oh, and a scale. Yes, Stephanie, I got a scale too. Wilson might just have to bring them all over here. But I spied this on Facebook. Someone put that they were having an estate sale. I seen it at 5 to 3, I think. And the estate sale started at 3:30. And I looked at all of her pictures and I spied this in a corner on her pictures. And I know the girl. I took her family's photos. I was her photographer for years. I took lots of her family photos. If you were being a creeper, no worries. I would too. But so I messaged her and I said, can I get that campfire marshmallow tin? And can I buy it now? It is huge. It's like bigger than my head. And she didn't answer me. And then I told Wilson, I gotta go. I gotta go there. So he's like, okay, let's go. We'll take the side by side. So we took the side by side. So I can't buy much stuff. Like he knew that I would be limited to what I could buy. So we took the side by side. And then when I was going there, I texted her and I said, I'm on my way. Can you set it to the side for me? And she said, I sure can. So I think if she went to set it to the side, there was another couple there that was grabbing a lot of fun stuff. I think it would have been gone. But here's the kicker. It cost me $3. $3 for this tin. And it's not going anywhere besides in my house. It's so cool. It is cool. We'll show you the rest of the stuff maybe a little bit later. Vicky Zach says they always have a plan. Yes, they do. All right, so I'm going to put some white on here, and I'm going to make a little bit of gray. So I need just a touch of black. Because my snowman, he can't be just white and plain. Gotta have a little character to him. So I'm going to use a bigger brush. And now I'm going to mix the gray, the white and the black together and make a gray. Probably a little bit more gray than I want, but that's okay. So her snowman was over here and she kind of made his head like oblong. And then his body. He might not be big enough. Might need to make him a little bit bigger. So we're just giving him, oh, I got to get you in the, my handle at the top is preventing me from really putting him on the whole screen. So I'm not really telling you what I'm doing tonight. You're just watching as I kind of chill. Had a busy day. Lots of orders. The whatnot sale. The whatnot sale went really, really well. I gotta straighten him out a little bit. I can't paint sitting down. I really can't. My feet are tired, but I can't paint sitting down. Oh my, what a deal. I know, right, Stephanie? It was a deal. I was like, oh my gosh, that girl. They're moving and they got to be out by the 20th of November. I'm like, seriously? The 20th of November? Like, you do know that's not that far away, right? All right, so then we got to whiten him up a little bit. Going right in over that gray. Darn it. And then there was some snow down here. Some gray snow. Some snow down here by him. And then she made some white trees, which were really kind of cool. I'm going to make them a little bit more gray. So I'm going to pound out some black in there. I might need a little dab of black. All right, we're going to put some trees back here. She had just white trees back there. There is a Lisa club here also. There is. You're part of the county club. Oh, that's fun. Inez says, hi, excellent, hello, hello. All right, I'm gonna stop it. Remember, she stopped them up there a little bit. We're gonna make another one. I'm not used to making trees with such a big brush. And then another one here. And I know she didn't have one over here, but I'm putting one over here. And then there's got to be some snow right there to ground those trees. And then she put a pond right here. So this is all inspired by Terry, who I was watching the other day as I was doing something else. She was painting a snowman. And I've always, always, always been inspired by her work. So I thought, let's give it a try. Okay, I need a blue. We'll go with blue iris. Because then she had a pond right here. I don't know if that's enough. So if you don't follow Terry, you really need to follow Terry. I think the pond should be back over here too. I don't think she did that, but that's what I'm going to do. So just make it on the other side of him also. All right, there's pond behind him. Isn't that fun? I'm going to add more white to my pond. It's a little blue. I'm not even looking at comments. Susan said, finally made it. Looks good so far. Natalie says, happy Wednesday. I love how you did the trees. I'm late. Who is she? Robin's Nest by Terry. Something like that. Do a Robin's Nest by Terry. Teri. Oh, you heard me say it. Well, you might not have the spelling. So it's Robin's Nest by Terry. She paints a lot on her page. And she's been doing 90 days of content on her page, and has just, which is why, must be why I seen her again after a really long time. I used to follow her a long time ago. She painted ornaments, and I took many classes from her. So some of the techniques that I use to this day came from her. And she has a membership group. Hey, Carol. All right, that's it for now on that. That's the pond. I suppose we should have a little bit in the sky. Ah! It's just paint. Yeah, we could have northern lights. Who's been seeing the northern lights? I took a picture at 4:30 this morning, but it wasn't as good as it could have been, so I didn't share it. There's a little mood in the sky there. We just dry brushed that on. Inez says, again, I appreciate your gift stamp and rice paper and the 2 candies. Thank you. You're very welcome, Inez. Least I can do for you. It's fun to treat people. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't like my sky so much, so give me a minute. It's just paint, guys. We'll figure it out. All right, now I gotta let that dry. And then fix it. I liked it better black. This is now it's kind of moody. We'll make it a little on the moody side versus dry brushed. Listen, if we were using red or yellow or orange, it would look like the northern lights. It's kind of moody out there. All right. I'm happy with that. Now we're going to go back to Mr. Snowman. So I got to make sure I have a clean brush. We got to make some white on him. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I'll take that. Natalie says, I think that is something that helped me over the analyzing hurdle. I keep telling myself it's just paint. Yes, it is just paint. See, I fixed it. I didn't like it. I went over it. I fixed it. All right, going in with some white. It might have a little bit of blue in it, but that's okay. I'm gonna whiten up my snowman a bit. There's some gray underneath him, which gives him some shadow. You can kind of pull it out. You just keep going over your white and bringing some of that black through. Told you I wasn't going to be telling you what I was doing, but listen, is the snowman all blown out? You see him? Is it too white that you can't see him? Okay, good. All right, now I'm gonna make the trees a bit whiter. These are not how I normally make trees, but it's how she made trees. So we're going with it. Maybe I'll change my mind. I doubt it. Now I want a tree kind of in the background here, so I'm really gonna go light on my brush. Make like a forest back there. There's a little bit of green in that sky, and it would definitely look like Northern Lights. We're not messing it up, Marla. We're not messing it up. We had red in our sky this morning, kind of a pinky red. All right, I gotta add some white to my snow here. And down here on the bottom. Of course, you wouldn't be able to see this side of the bank. You would see the snow and not the water edge. That side, you're gonna see the water edge.
Sandra says, hi guys.
Hey, Sandra. Welcome, welcome. We're just painting a snowman. Inspired by another one I got to watch. Marla said, it's only paint. Yep. Not today, Marla, not today. All right. I'm going to put some white on this water and drag that through. It's a little wet. We got to make it look like it's ice and not really water. Because if there's a snowman, there's probably not any water. I gotta get on this side. It's looking really wintry, right, guys? Really wintry. We have some goofiness going on up here above his head, but he's going to have a hat on, so I'm not going to worry about that. I don't mind my ice right now. It does look like there's some snow drifts on it. I do feel like I have a little bit of a pattern going on, so I'm going to try and fix that. There's that river edge over there where you want to make it not, you need that to look like an edge, and this side not so much. All right. Where are we at? Let's make a hat.
Sandy said, looks wintry. It's it is wintry looking. Love it.
It is very wintry looking. Jason said DIY, why not? You're right. DIY, why not? Inez says, put a moon and stars. It's going to get snowflakes. That'll all be at the end. We'll have snowflakes or stars, whatever you want them to be. Okay, Wilson, we're drying. Give them another piece of what I got at the estate sale today. So for those who are just joining, I went to an estate sale tonight. And this is, I'm cracking my tooth. This is the next thing that I got. An old Dutch potato chip tin. Look at that crusty thing. It is so beautiful. It's got a bunch of dents in it. It's got the old windmill on there. But that's an old Dutch potato chip. Flavorized potato chips, 1 full pound. So that was the other thing. I don't remember what I paid for it. But that was the next item. We got a couple more to go. Let's do some black. I might want to thin this down just a touch. Oh, I love the pics you posted of the houses. They are awesome. Thank you. The houses turned out so good, guys. I absolutely love them. Love, 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 love them. Okay, we're going to put a hat on him. I'm not used to using such a big brush. Gotta flip it over. There we go. He looks like he's got a UFO on his head. Stephanie said, nice. Yeah, that was a nice find. All right, now we're going to put the rectangle on the top of his head. I'm going to have a sharper line on the bottom.
DIY.
Hey, Tana and TJ. Welcome,
DIY.
welcome. Oh, she said DIY?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a minute. I got to fix this guy's hat. All right. He's got his hat on, but now you know I can't make it be so flat. So we're going to add a little bit of white. All right, DIY, Tina. Might have to switch to a smaller brush. I'm trying. I'm trying. Now I got to do a little bit of shading. Let's see. I can't switch to a too much smaller brush. We're going to dry that. You want to see one more item while I dry that? Wilson, we got one more item from the estate sale. I'm making him work tonight during this live. He's not liking it. All right. Let me flip ya. Hello from London, Ontario, Canada. You really have to be my most favorite crafter. Thanks for sharing your beautiful projects today. You're very welcome, Judy. You are the sweetest. So we got this can, and it is liquid rubber new black cross country. I don't even know what it is. For rubber tires, mats, running boards, etc. I don't know what it's for, but look at the color. And then it's all crusty and rusty on the backside. Isn't that fun? And Ned says, yes, one more. Okay, now I'm going to do some shading. I gotta make a gray though. Oh. Okay. I need a little bit of water.
Invitation. DIY, Miss Connie and Mr. Wilson.
Hey, Tanya. Welcome, welcome. She said DIY. She did say DIY. DIY, Tanya. All right. Going in with some shading. This might not be dark enough. I don't feel like it's dark enough. That might be too dark. This part, I got to get it just right. I'm going to turn my light just a little bit. There. All right, underneath his hat, he'd have a shadow. I don't have all my right tools here. It's just paint, right? Just needed a bit of a shadow. I got too much. So I'm going to go and fix it. There. I fixed it, I think. That's better. You gotta have a distinction between those, like when they pile the balls of snow on each other. Gotta have a bit of a shadow so that it looks like there's two. Yeah, turn it over. Stick my hand in it. All right, now he's got some roundness to him. Still want to try and fix his under his hat. Didn't have enough shadow under there. Now he's missing a little bit of whiteness in his face. All right, he's missing a smile. Give me a minute, Tanya. Give me a minute. I had to finish his face first. He's missing a little DIY too. All right, he needs a nose first. So I don't have an orange. So we're going to use red and yellow. We're going to make an orange. And then I need to know what color to make his scarf. Let me know. what color you want me to make his scarf. Anyone? 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 Okay, going in with his nose. That would look great as a decoupage paper. You're right, it would. Probably should do that sometime, huh? I'm not used to making my snowman so big. So he's got to have a little bit bigger carrot nose. It's even going to stick out of his face there a little bit. It's going to need a second coat. That hat is impressive. You are so good at making stuff 3D. I would do a green scarf. Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay, we're going to go in with his eyes while you guys decide. Going to have some pretty big eyes. Oh, yeah. Color this year seems to be pink. Luann says red scarf. Natalie says, I like red, better contrast with that background. Carrie said, I reckon red would look good. And Lisa Levine says aqua. I think aqua might clash a little bit with the blue pond. Here's his smile, Tanya. There's his smile. Inez says, I can't wait for my sample DIY box to arrive. Laugh out loud. I just put an order last night. Hopefully Miss Connie have a little time and squeeze my order. I did a whole bunch of orders today, Inez, and I still have a couple more to go that'll ship tomorrow. But otherwise, some of them did ship today. Multicolored. Carol. Must like his smile. All right. And then Natalie, here we go. I'm going to give his nose a 3D look. So it doesn't look flat. Oh, we need buttons. We need big old buttons. All right. His eyes are going to have some pupils to them, so we're going to hang off on his eyes for a bit while they dry. Inez says, thank you. And Inez says that he looks so handsome. He does. And Natalie agreed. And red scarf with thin white stripes from Marla. I like that, Marla. I think he is going to get a red scarf, guys, because I do like red. I do like red scarves. So what we're going to go give him a scarf right now with Carnival Red. It kind of pops him off the board a little bit. Whoops, I'm probably not in camera. There's the start of his scarf. And now here's the ties. How about navy and yellow to make the snowman? How about navy? How about blue and yellow to make the snowman? I'm gonna make the snowman out of blue and yellow? Or do you mean the scarf? He's really taking shape now. Looks great. Thank you, Carrie. We gotta give that scarf a little shape. That's got to calm that red down a little bit. I believe she had a blue one. So blue would probably have not been as much of a contrast. And he'd have blended in a little bit more. But I know Marla said thin white stripes, but we're gonna put some chunky white ones in. All right, he's got a little bit of striping. I wish I could paint that well, says Lisa Gray. You can take my art class. I teach you. All right. Let's grab another brush. This was my white brush, I think. I am done with the red. I need some white, but probably not with that big of a brush. I'm not going to touch his eyes. She really does. I don't have time to watch every class, but I still feel like I have learned so much. Thank you, Natalie. And Natalie says, oh my God, that is gorgeous. Marla says, cute. Susan says, adorable. Must be time for a DIY. Okay, I need some spectacles now because we're going to do some eyeballs. My favorite part, probably not your favorite part when you're painting, but eyes are really my favorite part. But I got to find the right brush right here.
Sandra says he used a red bird.
Oh, geez. No. Sandra, I'm going to tell you no. Oh, yeah, you're right, Wilson. He has no arms. He's going to have some sad looking eyes. Is my head in the way? He doesn't have arms. That's right.
He doesn't look to have a dog.
He doesn't?
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't like doing the pupils second, so I'm going back over that with black. I'll flip it over though. So I want my pupils to be in front.
It's the leaves that I love.
Well, do you? There's not many people that like painting eyes. Eyes give it so much character. All right, now she put a snowflake on his hat, not a red cardinal, a snowflake. Cynthia said, that's fabulous. Connie's so talented. Thank you. So we're going to put a snowflake on his hat. I normally do holly berries, but when she did the snowflake, I'm like, oh, that was kind of fun. See, isn't that fun on his hat? I don't know what kind of snowflake I'm making. I'm just making a snowflake. And then he's going to have some patches of snow on his hat here. And on his carrot nose, he's going to have some snow. How about on his scarf? Marla wanted thin white lines. Let's try and give her thin white lines on this scarf also. And then maybe a thin one across. He looks downright cute, Connie. All right. Okay, that is a good snowflake. I would have to use a stamp because I don't have a steady hand. Lisa Gray says, signing up again for art camp. It's on sale right now. There's a deal going on right now, so get in there and get signed up. We have a class on the 20th, and we're learning about, I don't remember what the technique is, adding shadows to make something look like it's away from something else. So we're working on shadows. Okay, we're gonna add some snowflakes back here. We'll add another one up here. Snowflakes. Do they look like stars? My snow is going to be my sweater, but these are like fun little snowflakes. I remember she put snowflakes on hers, so. And we'll do one more over here. All right. What do you think? I need to work on shadows. Yes, Natalie, we're working on shadows. And I have a really cute project, holiday project to do that with. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it, guys? I think so. So now we need to do some splatter and put my name on there, and we're going to color done.
Yeah, this is adorable.
Thank you, Deb Down. I know a lot of people like Snowman. I think Deb does. She likes Snowman. I need some bigger splotches to match my snowflakes, my big snowflakes. All right, he's done. He's done, he's done, he's done. So there he is. What do you think? I had a lot of fun painting him. I don't normally paint like this. This is not me whatsoever. But it was really fun. Oh, no arms. You know what? He doesn't have arms. But I don't know that she had arms either, now that I think about it. But Wilson and I like him with no arms. I don't either. I kind of like him. So we're keeping him no armed snowman. Thank you, Inez. Susan says, love it. And Sandra says, very nice. Yeah. So he's on this little pizza cutting board. He's so cute. He is very cute. Okay. That's all I got for you tonight. Thanks for watching. I hope that I inspired you to paint like Terry did me and get out and try it. Get a bigger brush and find out if you can do it or not. Make a bigger snowman. I always make small snowmen, but tonight was a bigger snowman and I like him. So thank you all so much. If you want to learn more about painting, you can sign up for my art camp. It's on thepaintedphotographer.com and it's on the tab on the top. And you can sign up for my art camp there. So we already painted snowmen in art camp, but we're learning about shadows on the 20th. Thank you, Lori. And then we are painting, little Santa gnomes. We're painting Santa gnomes in December. Excellent, Sandra and Carol. And Connie says, Connie, he's gorgeous. Thank you so much, Connie. All right, everybody. I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy painting.